What is up, guys? It is Game Blizzard here, and today I'm back for another video, and this is actually gonna be my Arrows it's gonna be a little bit of an Arrow Season 4 review, but we're mostly gonna focus on the season finale of Season 4. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, my first initial impressions on Season 4, I for one liked it. I know a lot of people have a lot of hate for it because of all the Olicity scenes and stuff like that. I for one really liked the season. It was probably one of my favorite seasons, up there with Season 2. That's my all-time favorite season, and I'll get into that later. But I mean, they did focus a lot on Olicity, but I don't think it didn't ruin the show for me, basically. But I know a lot of people have a lot of hate towards that. But let's get on to our next topic. So, Oliver killing Damian. That didn't really surprise me. I thought that was going to happen. But I did enjoy how they made Oliver, like, kill him exactly how how Damian Dark killed Laurel. That was a nice little scene. Another thing about the Arrow Season 4 finale that kind of confused me is when I read the description for it, and it said that Oliver was going to be teaming up with an overwhelming force or a surprising force. I thought he was going to be teaming up with like John Constantine or something like that, and honestly I would have really liked to see him team up with John Constantine, but all he did was, he like teamed up with the whole city and everything like that. But I still would have liked to see some more John Constantine in this season, because I do really like him as a character, and I think we should have gotten to see more of him. Next thing I want to talk about is Diggle and Thea. We're going to talk about Diggle first. So, Diggle, leaving the team for a little bit. And then at the end of the episode, you see him wearing his army uniform and packing up. And at the end of the episode, he told Oliver that he needed some space away to figure out some things. But if you watch till the very end of the episode, you see him in his army uniform, and you see him packing up some stuff, and he packs the photo of him and Lila at their wedding, and then it shows Lila holding their daughter, and then like Lila's tearing up, and then so I think that Diggle is going to go back into the army. And I don't know if they're going to bring him back in Season 5, like if they're going to bring him back on the team, or I honestly don't know right now if they're going to even have him in Season 5. Now, on to Thea. She's also leaving the team. Now, her at the end, it doesn't really show her like doing anything else. She's just sitting there in her apartment. But anyways, my concern is, or my thoughts are, I don't know if she's going to be in Season 5. Like, obviously, I don't think she's going to be on the team if she is in Season 5. But I don't know if they're going to do like they did in Season 1 in the previous seasons before she was on the team, where they have her in the show, but obviously she's not part of the team. Diggle, like I said, I don't think he's going to be in the show, or he might be in the show, but like he may just make like cameos, The next topic I want to talk about is the flashbacks of this episode. So obviously at the end of this episode we see that Diana dies because of the idol. It takes control of her. She makes Oliver kill her. That's very sad. Now obviously we know that Season 5 flashbacks are going to take place in Russia, and I actually think that's really cool, because I've always wanted to see Oliver go to Russia. I think that's where he's going to meet up with Anatoly again, which Anatoly he's from Season 1, from the Season 1 flashbacks. He's one of Oliver's good friends in the Bratva. And I think we're going to see him meet up with Anatoly, and we're going to see him become part of the Bratva and everything like that. So that's really exciting to me. What else? Oh yeah, my like Season 4 thoughts. This is going to be like about Season 4 in general. I like what they did. This is one of my favorite seasons. I know a lot of people may disagree with that, But, you know, everybody has their opinion. This is my opinion. My two favorite seasons are Season 2 and Season 3. I mean, not Season 3, sorry, Season 4. And, you know, I'm still a little upset about them killing off Laura. I'm still not quite over that because, you know, I think it was, you know, a tragedy. And I honestly think the only reason they killed her off, like, I still think is because of the whole Olicity stuff. But, you know, because, like, I remember she was getting tweets about, or like she was getting tweeted at with a bunch of hate because of all the Olicity fans. Like Katie Cassidy was getting all these tweets about like hate and stuff because like they thought she was in the way of Olicity. Now speaking of Olicity, it looked like in the end of this episode Oliver and Felicity were getting closer together, and I think sometime in Season 5, I don't think it's going to be, like, right in the beginning of Season 5, but I do think sometime in Season 5 they may get back together. And that brings me to my next point, like, we're talking at the whole end of this, or talking about Felicity and Oliver. It looks like the team's only going to be Oliver and Felicity, which seems interesting, unless they, you know, get some new characters, because I actually totally forgot, Captain Lance, well, ex-captain now, he went out of town with Felicity's mom for a while, so we don't know when he's going to get back. So, I don't know if in Season 5 the team is just going to be Oliver and Felicity, or if they're going to get new members, or Diggle and Thea are going to come back, or what. I guess we'll just have to see. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? I'm trying to think real quick. You know what? Honestly, I think that about wraps it up, you know. I am going to be going through, I am going to be probably going to do a Season 3 and Season 2 review of Arrow on my channel, so stay tuned for that. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Until my next video, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. I